Hello and welcome back to Tekkit. It's been a little while, so I'm hoping that I'll have some good progress on the stuff that runs while I'm not here. So first of all, let's check our power level. That's a transformer. This. MFE. It is full. Think I might have been... Nope. Did I finish? Yes. Have a full nanosuit. So let's have a look at the condenser, which is still outside. It's not full of diamonds, but that's a lot of diamonds. I'll take them, and let's make some other stuff, because I can make some pretty cool stuff with all these diamonds. Pretty sure. So, what should I make? I can make that condenser relay thing. I can make a lot more condensers and relays, but let's try making dark matter. See if I can do this with all diamonds. So I need Eternalist fuel and block of diamonds. Block of diamonds surrounded by Eternalist fuel. Do I not have Eternalist fuel? Well, how do you make that? 4 Mobius fuel and the Philosopher's Stone. I can do that. We will go over here, because obviously Mobius fuel is a fuel, and diamonds are not a fuel. So there's a bunch of Mobius fuel. Back to Diamonds U. And let's see what we can do here. Put that back. Philosopher's Stone is in my alchemy sack. Oh, I still have an iron helmet. I don't need that anymore. Right, so crafting. Philosopher's Stone, and these can be like anywhere to make this. There's an Eternalist fuel. Let's get buck wild then, right? Only got 4. I'm gonna need a few more of these. These have the same EMC2 value as EMC value as diamonds. So I need 17 diamonds to make 1 dark matter. I'm really just going to make 1 dark matter from the actual recipe, and then I'll condense the rest since it's just a bunch of diamonds. Okay, so there's a block of diamond. I only have 4 of these, so we'll head... Wow, the door opened half at a time. Back over here. Pop this in. You can have more than 1 up here. It doesn't really matter. There's 4. Makes the 8 I wanted. And back to diamonds. So yeah, if you put multiple in the stack... Oh, I actually want 1 more Eternalist fuel because I don't want... Yeah, I can do that. I want to keep 1. Yep. There. That'll do. Oh. And here's an iron helmet. That I'm totally done with. Okay. So now, pop this in the middle and 8 Eternalists around it. Makes it dark matter. So there it is. Put that away, put those away. Now, like I said, 17 diamonds will make me a dark matter. Let's go over and swap this out. That's going to be almost 1.5, I guess. So how many diamonds did I keep? I think I have a full stack in here. Yeah, that's cool. I think I might just turn the rest of these all into dark matter. That already is dark matter. Stacks of diamonds. Look at it go. So many diamonds into not all that many dark matter. It's not all my diamonds. I still have 1. Oh, another thing that reminds me is teach the dark matter to the transportation tablet, which thinks it's matter. not fuel. It's kind of a hybrid because I made it with a block of diamonds and 8 eternalist fuel. Oh, there's a good lot of dark matter. Now, take this, and I'm going to make me some better tools. I actually use diamonds for the handles. So this is going to be a dark matter pickaxe. So instead of sticks, it's diamonds. Instead of iron or wood or stone or whatever, it's dark matter. Dark matter pick. This thing does not take damage when you use it like the iron pick does, which is awesome. Similarly, there's a shovel, an axe, and a sword. So I can throw all these tools back into the condenser because I don't need them anymore. Yeah, there's some recipes that use an iron pick, but I can just make a new one. So let's see how much I've got left. Maybe I can make some red matter, but I think what I'll do is upgrade these guys. But I come over here to throw these in. Okay, so check this out. I'm just gonna knock out these blocks a few times. It's fast, and as many times as I do that, you'll notice that the bar underneath doesn't change. Also, that's been asymmetrical, so I'm going to fix it. So that's pretty sweet. I can also make dark matter shears, which similarly don't take any damage, which means I don't need these anymore. Oh, and I can make a hoe. I'm going to need the project table for that. There's the hoe. I'll still probably just keep those in my alchemy bag just because I don't use them that much. So now, besides dark matter, there's red matter. That's the next step. So that's made from 3 dark matter and 6 eternalist fuel. So I might be able to make a couple of those, which would be sweet because I can upgrade this sword, and I'm pretty sure that's just like 2 hits takes out Enderman. So let's see what I can do here. Eternalist fuel. I need to make a few more of those. There's a little visual glitch with that. 16 ought to cover it. Put 1 away. And if I remember right, it was 3 across the middle. Yes. So there's how you make red matter. I only got enough to make 2, but I can actually make some more in the condenser. Because, well, actually that's enough to make the, nope, gotta keep the red matter. Don't want to run out of it. Okay, I'm gonna keep this and make the sword, and I might just leave the rest here. Well, maybe I'll make a couple of things. We'll see. So, sword. Whoop, not dark matter. You are actually, the red matter stuff upgrades the dark matter. So, in things, the sword only has 1 handle piece, so the handle is actually the sword. Stuff like the axe is going to put the dark matter axe in the middle and then use dark matter for the other piece of the handle. What else we got? Yeah, and similarly, shovel, pick. The other totally awesome thing is that you can use the dark matter and red matter. Oh, sorry, not dark matter. You can combine the red matter tools. So see how these are taking up 3. I can combine the shovel and the pick into one, and the axe and the sword into one once they're all red matter, which is awesome. Pretty much as awesome as it sounds. So now what I'd like to do is upgrade these guys. Oh look, I made some Eternalist fuel. Didn't even know I was doing that. I need some glowstone again, but I can go, there's 2 more tiers on both of those guys. So, do I have glowstone? There it is. It sounds like it's almost nighttime. Also, you can charge up the red matter and dark matter tools with V as the default key. Check that out. So I can find my V key. Yeah. So there's a few different charge levels. Crouch and V to take it out. I don't usually use them charged. I might show you what it does. Throw in the extra. Okay, so most of this isn't really here. 64, that's plenty. I grab one more for the chest, but I probably don't need it. So now what I want is a collector Mark II. So we take the energy collector, and there's a Mark II and a Mark III. So these are basically the same upgrade recipes. Surround it with 7 glowstone with the dark matter on the top. There's the energy collector, and then basically the same thing to upgrade Mark II to Mark III, just dark matter to red matter. So, I'm gonna dark matter pick out this guy, which is leaving me to only the cobblestone production. Oops, I put away my dark matter. And I don't have another red matter yet. We'll get there. So you can do both steps of the upgrade quickly and easily, like that. Don't need the rest of this. Need to go out here for red matter. Couple more. So use this one. Oh, I actually meant to leave the collector Mark II in the middle. So now it's a collector Mark III, which means it's better at using sunlight, and it actually doesn't need as much sunlight, because it generates more of its own light. So it still looks the same, it can still do the same thing, but I didn't show this to you before, but it's going much faster now. I can also do the same thing to the relay. So let's see about... Nope, obsidian would be over here. There it is. It's a lot of obsidian. So I can do the same sort of thing. Use 14 obsidian. Stick a dark matter in there, and then I'm going to need a red matter afterward. Put this away. Put that away. Back to the pick. So here's my relay. Whoops, I'm gonna get a red matter. And I'm running low on dark matter. I find it easiest to just to keep everything in red matter, and then you can just throw it in the condenser to make, or the tablet to make more of what else you need. So again, you may have noticed that the relay worked pretty much the same way as the collector to upgrade. Whoop, that's not the right place. There we go. So now it's going that much more fast. Yeah, something like that. Even faster. And of course I can make more of these, which I'm sure I'll do at some point, but not quite yet, because I don't really want to. I didn't teach red matter to the tablet, so I will need to do that soon. I need to eat some food. Put the rest back in the canning machine. Alright, so based on only 13 dark matter left, well, let's check this first. Red matter sword, so that goes with shears, axe, sword, and hoe. Makes all those together, which so far I only have the sword, with 5 more red matter, and you get the red guitar, which combines the function of all 4 of these tools. So that saves you a lot of space on your hotbar. And the reason you want that is because of rings. My favorite ring is Swiftwolf's Rending Gale. This is going to need feathers and 4 dark matter and an iron band, which is made from 8 iron surrounding a lava bucket. You can also do it with, let me get back to that. You can also do it with this vulcanite amulet, which is another, what's this called, equivalent exchange item, amulet instead of a ring, which basically lets you create lava wherever you want. So it sort of works like a lava bucket. So I should have a lava bucket. And I do. Here's a trick to get an extra lava bucket I use sometimes. I mean, it's not for free or anything, but if you put lava bucket, of course I get a lot, pull one out, now I've basically filled my other bucket with lava for simply the EMC cost. Okay, we're going to need to make some iron. 4 ore makes 8 bars, if you remember from the macerator. So pop the lava bucket in here. And what else did I need? 4 dark matter and 4 feathers. I hope I have feathers. Oop. They would be in here, wouldn't they? I don't see any feathers. Well, I'll have to go find a chicken. Hopefully that won't be too difficult. I don't remember there being any. Well, maybe actually there's some across the chasm. I'll take that tree down later. It's not much use to me up there. Oh, I saw white, which is a sheep, and I was like, oh, chicken! Whoops. Keep falling off things that are a little too big to fall off safely. Chicken. Ah, chicken. Since I've got a condenser, I only need to get 1 feather. Oh, by the way, red sword is pretty tough. Did I only get 1 feather? I did. But I also got a raw chicken. I don't see any other chickens around. Just want to make sure. This is a cool area over here. I'm kind of losing interest in the idea of building an office tower full of machinery. So I may or may not end up actually doing that. It also, as far as attracting villagers, doesn't give me as much as I'd like. Because there's a hole down there, but I jumped over it. Well, walked over it. What was I saying? The villagers. Yeah, so because... Oh, look, there's a piece of iron. Office tower has got 2 doors on it, so it's not going to make as many houses. It's not going to count as many homes for villagers. Still don't see any feathers in there, so I'm pretty sure I really didn't have any yet. I'm going to put away my other lava bucket. So you never want to accidentally spill lava all over the place. Right, so I need more feathers. 4 of them, in fact. Which, that was plenty of EMC to give me 4 feathers. That's the problem when you're condensing red matter, is if you want to make something that's not, doesn't take that much EMC, then you basically fill the chest. Or, yeah, I guess that is a chest. Basically end up filling the chest with your lower EMC item, like feathers 48. So there is Swiftwolf. Check that out, table, it's a feather. So with this on my hotbar, currently I can't do all that much, but it is still useful. So I'll show you what it does right now. I'll take a running leap off of here, and I'm fine. It negates all fall damage, so you can fall as far as you want and you won't get hurt. And that sound is it sort of flying. That's right, you can use this ring to fly. But that takes fuel, which could be any of the things, well, almost any of the things that transmutation table considers as fuel. So, yeah, charcoal, yeah, I think charcoal might get me somewhere. Let's see what I can fly with the charcoal in my inventory. It'll just find it in your inventory. Yeah, there we go. So I can just fly. Oh, and the charcoal ran out that fast. So there is a better way, which maybe I have the materials to make. Let's have a look. Oh, I was thinking I could still fly. Yeah, so the ring is still handy because I can fall without being hurt. Unless, of course, I land in lava. But it gets even better once you have a better fuel source. Of course, charcoal is basically the lowest fuel source. What was I going to look up? Yes, a Klein star. So this is your way to store a fuel source in an item. There are, what, 6 levels? You start with the Ein, Zwei, Drei, Weir, Sphere, and Omega. So basically this one you build from a diamond and 8 Mobius fuel, and then you build each next tier from 4 of the previous tier. You can actually you can kind of trick your transmutation tablet into thinking that your Klein star is worth less EMC than it really is. And then you don't need to build quite as many. Let's see, 1 of these, and I needed 8 Mobius fuel. So let's go get a few more of those. Really causing problems for my red matter production by pulling everything else out first. But whatever. So there's a Klein star and an extra Mobius fuel. So if I take, I have cobblestone, just burn one of these guys, and I put the Klein star in there, it actually then puts the Klein star, or that 1 EMC, on the Klein star. So now I can, I don't think it's actually worth just 1. Yeah, it just knows it's better than that, but I think it gets a little fooled and it doesn't realize that it's that it takes whatever 24,000 EMC to build that. So this is the basic level, so I can load this up with junk I don't care about, like a cobblestone stack. One way to do it is to put it here and burn stuff. So now it's got 65 EMC in it. We'll give it a stack of Nikolite too. Let's see how that does. Here's half a stack. Now you're starting to see something. And a full stack. So if you've got any other fuels and a Klein star, your stuff that's looking for your equivalent exchange stuff that's looking for fuels is going to use the Klein star. So now I can fly around using my Klein star. And it's a little dangerous to have the flying ring and fly with it if you don't have a Klein star, because then you're like mining coal or redstone and suddenly you don't have any anymore. So this was a higher number before than it is now, the EMC value at least. So that shows you some of the sweet power tools from the equivalent exchange, that's what it's called. And one other thing that I will make is the dark matter hammer. I don't actually use this other than to make the red matter hammer, which then, I mean, that's kind of the same recipe as the other red matter stuff, goes into the red morning star, which is pickaxe, shovel, and hammer. So basically it's combining the pickaxe and shovel into one thing with 6 more red matter. It looks cool. It's actually tougher. Like, the red matter sword I don't think is quite as strong as the red guitar, but I don't actually use the hammer other than to make the red morning star. What it's for is to break stone, but a pickaxe breaks stone, so maybe it's faster, but my pick is pretty fast at breaking stone, so I don't really feel that I need anything better. Got an extra iron up here. Alright, so pretty soon I'm going to have to start building some buildings and move out of this little hut. But in the meantime, I'll let it build up some more red matter. Hopefully we'll see a few of those by the next time I come in. We've upgraded these, so it's going to go faster. The whole cobblestone generation from underneath is pretty much pointless compared to it at this point. Like, this is going so fast, you can see cobblestone flashing here, but you don't really see the effect of it. So what I'm probably going to do is build a place to hold this and then just not bring the cobblestone generator part of it. Another thing I'll mention is some people don't like to use the collectors because you're basically getting free EMC for nothing. Oh look, I built up 1958 there because from when the relay wasn't attached. It doesn't bother me any. So, I mean, people get around it by making cobblestone generators or using other glitches to not really glitches, but sort of like an exploit sort of thing to get free EMC other ways. So, like, you can, there's stuff you can put in the macerator that will give you products where the total EMC is greater than the EMC you put in to make those products. So then you can just make the source again and keep macerating forever and ever and generate more stuff. I probably will set some of those up because it sounds fun. I've usually seen it done with buildcraft pipes, but I don't really like buildcraft pipes because they can overflow and start spewing items all over the place. I like to use Red Power's pneumatic tubes because they're a little smarter, and if they don't have a place to put something, they won't bother taking it out. So that's more my style. I still have these carrying around arrows, but don't have a bow. So a good idea would be to put those away in my bag until I find or make myself a bow. Alright, so that's good for now. I will catch you next time.